Every morning, millions of people wake up to the same sound: an alarm. A phone vibrates on the nightstand, a smartwatch buzzes on the wrist, a smart speaker calls from across the room. Today, waking up on time feels simple. You choose a time, set an alarm, and hope you do not hit snooze too many times. But for most of human history, people had no personal alarm clocks, no phones, no screens, no clock beside the bed. So how did they wake up on time? The first answer is nature. For thousands of years, people did not live by exact minutes the way we do now. Their day was shaped by light. Morning began when the sky grew bright. Work ended when darkness made everything harder. At night, there were no cheap light bulbs or glowing screens. Candles, oil, and firewood were valuable. Staying awake after dark cost resources. So many people went to bed earlier and woke with the sunrise. Their bodies adjusted. If you sleep after sunset and wake at dawn every day, your internal clock learns the pattern. For farmers and villagers, that was often enough. But nature was not perfect. The sun rises at different times in summer and winter. Clouds can hide the light, and sometimes people needed to wake before sunrise to travel, cook, care for animals, or start work before the heat. That is where animals helped. The rooster became one of the most famous living alarm clocks. It did not know the time, but it reacted to light and its own rhythm. Its crow could wake one house, then another, until the village came alive. A rooster was not accurate. It could crow too early or too late. But in a world without minute-by-minute schedules, it was good enough. People were also woken by other people. In a village, morning was not silent. Someone opened shutters, someone started a fire, someone led animals outside. One household woke, then another. The village itself became the alarm. In towns and cities, the job often belonged to bells. Church bells, tower clocks, and public signals told people when the day had begun, when to pray, when markets opened, when gates closed, or when danger appeared. It was like a notification system for everyone at once. Today your phone says, "Wake up." Back then the town said, "The day has started." People also wanted more exact ways to measure time. They used sundials, water clocks, hourglasses, and candle clocks. Some candle clocks were close to alarms. A candle had marks along its side. As it burnt down, it showed how much time had passed. Sometimes a small metal weight was attached to it. When the wax melted, the weight fell onto a plate and made a sound. The candle burns, time passes, then clink, you wake up. The problem was obvious. This alarm used open flame. In a world of wooden houses, straw, cloth, and dry materials, waking up on time was useful. Waking up inside a burning house was less ideal. But the biggest change came with the Industrial Revolution. Before factories, time was often flexible. Work was hard, but it followed seasons, daylight, weather, and local routines. Factories changed everything. Now workers did not need to arrive in the morning. They had to arrive at a specific time. If the shift began at 6, they had to be there at 6. Machines did not wait. Being late could mean losing wages, a fine, or the job, but many workers still could not afford reliable alarm clocks. So in some industrial towns, a strange profession appeared, the human alarm clock. In Britain, these people were called knocker-ups or knocker-uppers. Their job was to walk through the streets early in the morning and wake their clients. They used long sticks to tap on bedroom windows. Some knocked on doors. Some used tubes to shoot dried peas at the glass. Their rule was simple: do not leave until the person was awake. People paid a small weekly fee for this service. Instead of a ringtone, you got a stranger with a stick outside your window. Eventually, alarm clocks became cheaper and more common. Then came electric clocks, clock radios, digital alarms, mobile phones, and smartphones. The human alarm clock disappeared. But the story is not really about clocks. It is about how human life changed. First, nature woke us: sunlight, birds, animals, cold air. Then society woke us: bells, neighbors, markets, and the noise of the street. Then industry woke us: factories, shifts, schedules, and the fear of being late. Today, a tiny device beside the bed does the job of all of them. So the next time your alarm goes off, remember it could be worse. Instead of a phone, it could be a rooster. Instead of a snooze button, it could be a church bell. And instead of a soft melody, it could be a stranger knocking on your window at 5 in the morning. Before alarm clocks, people were woken by the whole world.